Good afternoon and welcome everyone to Radio Campus, the broadcast of the University of La Laguna in Tenerife, Canary Islands, Spain. This is our program Hacer para Desarrollo. It's a cultural program focused outside of our campus. And now we are heading to Sweden, to the city of Pajala, because we are going to talk about music. Because it's with us, Rebecka Digervall. It's the part of the Swedish music group, The Magnets. Rebecka, good afternoon, and thank you very much for being with us in this Thursday.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having us, or me, but the Magnets.
Well, we are going to talk with the Magnets with Rebecka. Rebecka, who are the Magnets?
The Magnets is a band from Sweden, from above the Arctic Circle in Sweden, a tiny place called Pajala. And it's me, Rebecka, and another girl called Sanna, Kalla, and a guy called Tomas Bäcklund Tuneström. So we're three people, and we play, like, we usually call it 21st century fuck pop because it's like mainstream pop with our punk roots and background and indie wave, and we're very inspired by like Talking Heads and Bikini Kill, but also K.
And how many times have you been working and playing together?
Me and Sanna met when we were about 5 years old, so it was in school. We started playing together when we were 11, playing punk music together, and started playing live. And then we met Tomas when we were 16 and started writing together. I think now it's like 7 years ago, so it's quite a while. We've been together for a long time.
What do you think that is the experience, the balance that you have of the Magnet experience until now?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, because what do you think? What is your belief about the experience of being together as part of this group?
Oh, okay. Well, it's really, we usually say that we're so happy that we get to do it together, like, because we tour a lot. We tour all over the world, and it's a lot of fun, but it's also very stressful, and there's a lot of things happening, and you're constantly moving, and you don't make any like big money, and all that. So we're very happy that we get to do it together and be a group. It would be awfully lonely to do it by yourself. So we're glad. We're kind of like family now because we know each other so well. So
Are you full-time dedicated to music, to the Magnets, or have you got, or should you share your time with other activities like studies, work, family?
Yeah, we do other stuff on the side. Like sometimes we have like 4 different jobs on the side, and Thomas has a family too, so we don't do just music, but other stuff as well. But it's also good. It's kind of like a balance, you go on tour and then you go back and you hang out with your family and you do other stuff, and yeah.
Do you have any influence on what are your musical influence for creating your composition for the Magnets?
Well, recently it's been like a mix between Talking Heads and like Fleetwood Mac and Lord, and yeah, a lot of mainstream pop, but also like new wave and Americana and Riot Grrrl punk.
Do you think that the Magnets too could have a career as long as, for example, Fleetwood Mac?
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love for that to happen. If we're counting on since we started playing together, which is really not a career, but we started when we were 11 and now we're 27, so we're pretty, we're working on it.
And where can people, our listener, look and especially listen to your work?
You can listen on Spotify if you have that, or if you have any other streaming platform like Apple Music or whatever you use. You can see our music videos on YouTube and live shows as well. So that we're on all of those things, iTunes, whatever you use.
Do you have any physical work, like an album, like a single, or all your music is only online or digital?
Most of it is. We released an album 2 years ago, or is it 3 years ago, called Ugly Youth, and that album we have physical copies of, but we usually just bring them on when we are on tour. So yeah, physical copies of that.
How could you convince our listener here in Spain to discover your group and your music?
Well, we have a special little connection to Spain because our song was played in the Netflix show Elite, which is, do you know that show?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's our song Sad Girls Club was a part of that show. But I think people in Spain should listen to us if they like party music that makes you also kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When can people find you through internet? Do you have an official webpage? You have it, but for example, in social networks?
Yes, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. And also an official webpage, just themagnets.com.
So, Rebecka, thank you very much for talking with us. And I hope only success for you and the Magnets.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
So this is a radio campus from the University of La Laguna in Spain. This is our program of cultural program, Hacer para el Desarrollo. We have been talking with Swedish musician Rebecka Digervall, part of The Magnet. So thank you very much again, and so long.
Thank you. Bye-bye.